Hope you're doing well. This is Patrick Schweer. It's August 30th, and we're doing our combination monthly housing update report as well as our weekly housing inventory report. These kind of tie in together, and I basically want to show you how to find them and how to use them to kind of identify what's going on in the market with respect to the cities that you're actually looking at. Is we're going to go to here. This is my website, schweergrouprealestate.com, right there. We're going to go to another copy of schweergrouprealestate.com, but we're going to type in patrickshousinginventory.com. Hit that. And we are at a blog that we do, which is our weekly inventory report. And I want you to take a look here. Let's go down a little bit. Each week we will upload for you 12 different cities that we actually follow. And again, we're doing this weekly, as you can go and scroll down, take a look. There's last week's report. I'll do a video shortly and add this up there. Another week, that's for the week of 8/9 to 8/15. And we go back all the way to last March. And so we're doing this again weekly every week since last March, tracking because I was really concerned about the fact that there was just no housing inventory. And I wanted to watch where it was coming from, which cities had the most, which had the least, because if you're planning on selling or buying, you really need to know that to know whether you should write an offer at a certain spot or a lesser spot, or if you're selling, if you want to list it at a higher or lesser price just to get the property sold or not, depending on what your competition is. So again, we're going to look at the housing inventory for this month, and we have here, this week. And so if we're looking here, we have Aliso Viejo. So there's kind of a tale of two cities here. We look at Aliso Viejo, total active homes, which combines single family and condos, a total of 70. Only 23 single family homes are in Aliso Viejo for sale, which is pretty crazy. Last March, it was down to 9 homes. So Irvine, right here, you have 392 homes for sale, properties, 194 which are single family. So again, where do you think there's going to be more room with respect to if you're a buyer in either Aliso Viejo or Irvine? So obviously I want you to use these numbers every week and kind of look at it to see not only that, but the buyer demand. We can look at in contract, and if buyer demand is going up or down, you'll see less or more properties going into contract. Not to mention you have the amount closed each week. And again, this is something you really should be tracking on a weekly basis. Or you use an agent like myself, because I do track this stuff because I want to be knowledgeable about where the market's going. So next, we're going to go to our other website there, which is patrickshousingupdate.com. Now this ties this in where we have our weekly inventory report. This is our monthly report. Again, this is on our blog. Just uploaded the July 22nd. So we lag about a month behind because we have to do these monthly reports, and these are supplied by CAR, or California Association of Realtors. So if you look at the trend reports, what I'm forecasting or seeing is quite a bit of difference depending on the city. But if you look at it, here you have, again, patrickshousingupdate.com. You can go down, you'll see a list of cities, and we follow quite a few cities there, from Yorba Linda up to Aliso Viejo, Corona del Mar, Irvine, Codo, Huntington Beach. You click on these files, and you'll get the monthly report from July. So there you go. And that's in Garden Grove. And we can look at the amount of properties that were new listings, closed properties, average home sale prices for attached and single family homes as well. So with respect to the monthly update, I want to take a look at a couple of different cities. You have Aliso Viejo, Irvine, and Newport Beach. And again, you can go to Patrick's Housing Update and download any city you want. If you don't see the city and it is in Orange County, we can get it for you. Just let me know. So again, Aliso Viejo is pretty interesting because historically, since at least March and over the last couple of years, Aliso Viejo has had very few listings compared to the rest of the market. Obviously, there's less houses than there is, let's say, in Irvine, but the desire to live in Aliso definitely has increased over the last couple of years, where everybody used to be buying in Irvine, but now they're buying in Aliso because it's just not quite as condensed as Irvine has become. So, but if you look at it from a Aliso perspective, you have our attached homes, detached homes, and look at new listings year over year down 30%. Closed sales down 26%. These are all attached homes in Aliso. Average sale price still went up 16%. I expect that to level off and go down in the next couple of months. Inventory of homes for sale, 41 and 49. So it's gone up, which you would expect in a slower market. However, so that number is 49, right? Take a look at that. Now let's look at the number of in July, how many single family homes for sale in Aliso that were for sale. There's a total of 29. Now, the interesting thing is if we go back to Patrick's housinginventory.com, we look at Aliso Viejo. As of yesterday, there's not 29 homes for sale active, there's 23. So I can tell you right now, Aliso Viejo, if you list your property and you don't overlist it, you should still sell fairly quick, and it should sell for over 100% of value if you're listing the property correctly. So again, you have to use a knowledgeable agent who understands market transitions, and that's what we're in right now. Obviously, interest rates are going to create a lot of volatility, so you have to be able to identify that. That's why I do a weekly report, which is the inventory report, and the monthly report, which is the update report. So again, this is Patrick Schweer. I want to help educate you to help you find a property. If you're looking to purchase or if you're looking to sell and transition into a new location, I'd be happy to help with you. The first step would be just to give me a call, 714-401-0893, 714-401-0893, or text me, and be happy to meet you for lunch, or I'll bring Jersey Mike subs, whatever you want to do. Let's figure out what your goals are, and let's find a way to meet them and get you moving on to the next transition.